Lift off and the clock has started.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Professor X, and welcome back to the Xavier Musgrove Show. I gotta say first, thank you guys so much for always tuning in, sharing, commenting. I appreciate all of it. I love you guys. But you know, today's episode is gonna be amazing. But first, I gotta tell you about a great and amazing influencer. This guy runs with a crew called the Plastic Cup Boys. You know who I'm talking about. Your boy, your uncle, your cousin, your nephew, Kevin Hart. This guy is a beast. He is a family man. He's a husband. He's a father. He's a CEO. He's a boss, a comedian, movies, TV shows, tours, radio. I mean, you name it. He probably has his hand in it. This man is amazing. And I just want to say shout out to Kevin. You are doing an amazing thing. We notice everything you're doing, not just you being funny, but you are someone that we can look up to, someone like me that's trying to get out there into the world of entertainment. I look up to you, man. Thank you for doing what you do. Keep at it, because I'm going to keep looking at you and keep following you, man. All right? Thank you. And that is our influencer today, Kevin Hart. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks. And we're back. What's up? Today we have a special guest, a young lady who went to school and had a great time, joined a sorority, it's fraternity, sorority, no, sorority, yeah, I said it right, sorority, and turned up, had fun, and after college, she ended up finding the job that she wanted. That's very unlikely in California, but she did it. I want you to help me welcome my guest, Rosie. What's up?
Hey.
So, I know my intro is like really goofy, whatever. So I want you to bring you on the show today because you are a PR, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Should I?
Yes. Yes. Speaking of.
Yes.
There you go. So you work in PR. So tell me, who is Rosie?
So I'm from Joshua Tree, California. I'm 22 years old, and I have a cat, and I live in an apartment with just her, and that's how my life is going right now.
You said I just have a cat, and it's me. I'm the beginning stages of a cat lady, so don't judge me.
I think you need like 3 cats or 4, and then you start being a little crazy.
Okay. So she only has one, so she's normal right now. She's normal. Okay.
For now.
So you're a PR. So you went to school for PR, right?
Yes.
How was your journey in school?
Well, I only went to college for 3 years. I joined a sorority in my first semester.
How was the
I don't know.
sorority life? I know y'all probably was turning up, having fun, all that.
Yeah, I think my second year of college was the year that I went to the fraternity parties the most.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of fun times, a lot of hard times.
Probably a lot of boys. And
Yeah. It was definitely like one of those things where you learn a lot, but you gotta have fun while you do it.
Okay. So, what would you say to the people who want to go to college, but the thing that's going around town is that you go to college and you live in California, it's very hard to find a career or a job after college. So a lot of people feel like, is it even worth going to college? What would you say to those people? Do you think it's worth still going?
I think for me, I found that the interviewing process was extremely long and was very hard. A lot of people are looking for a lot more experience, so I think if you go to college and you do what you can to get experienced in whatever field you're going into, it should be pretty easy. I think that's the number one thing that held me back. Um, I think every time you go into an interview, you get excited, you think about the opportunity, and then it doesn't work out, and it kind of sets you back, and you have to kind of keep yourself motivated and going. So I think college is definitely an experience that's worth it, but it's not the only thing that you need.
Okay. So you went to college. You studied PR, public relations, or what is the study for public relations?
I studied communications, and I
Okay.
emphasized in public relations.
Okay. So you figured out, okay, I want to go into public relations. Communication. You want to communicate with people. Because you like to talk. I know that you like to talk.
Sometimes. There are people who tell you that I don't.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't. I'm not one of them. So you went to school. You figured out you want to be a PR. I want to go to public relations, communications. So after school, how long was the journey for you to even find a job?
So I officially graduated in August. That's when I finished my courses. And I got my job offer the first week of December.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
it wasn't too long.
Yeah, I think it was about 4 months. And I kind of applied to jobs. I started applying in about June.
Okay.
Just because I was out of school and I was just taking summer classes to finish up my degree, and I kind of wanted to get a head start. I think I was told that it takes, on average, most people find a job in their first 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you beat the quota. You made it in 4.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Hey.
I mean, I didn't start until January, but yeah.
So now that you have your job, you went to school, you had parties, had the boys, you got the job, interview process, all that stuff done. Now, as being a PR, how is life as a PR? Let people know, what do you have to do? What is a PR? A lot of people hear public relations, but a lot of people may not know what a PR actually does for a client or for a company. Let us know, what is a PR?
So my position is a public relations coordinator. So I do a lot of the background work right now, and a lot of that has to do with being lower on the food chain and not having a lot of people beneath you. So I kind of help all the people that are above me right now. I work in tribal government, so what we do is pretty much anything that goes out to the public that the tribe is working on. They've been working on a curriculum with the schools, and the public relations department's involved in that. Any of the new buildings that are on the properties, pretty much anything that goes out into the media, we cover.
Okay.
My job specifically relates to working on the advertisements and coordinating the projects that create those advertisements. So I work with the graphics team, and I assign them their projects, and I keep track to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
So do you look over their work and tell them yes or no, this looks good, this doesn't, or?
No. So the public relations director kind of takes care of that, and I make sure for them that they have the projects, they have the specs they need for the projects, and that the project gets from them to whoever needs to review it, back to us, back to a coordinator or our director.
So the director, you work under a public relations director.
Yes, I'm essentially her assistant.
Okay. So and does it take a while to get to that public relations director?
I want to say yes. Of course, it depends on the person.
Is that one of your goals?
I don't know necessarily for my company. I think eventually I want to move up. I might go into a master's program and work on that, but I think you need maybe a master's degree and about 3 to 5 extra years of experience on top of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what would you say to the person who says, hey, I'm a musician, I'm a singer, I'm an actor, I'm a whatever, even a YouTuber like me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what would you say to an individual that's, when do you need a PR person? I'm just saying that. At what point of your career, or even building a career, or if you have a career established already,
Mm-hmm.
when does a public relations person become essential for the growth of someone's career?
Yeah, I would say that truly any person could really use one if you're reaching out to the media in any type of way. But if you can, if you can do it yourself, some people are able to, and that's effective. But there are people who are trained into understanding how the public can respond to anything that you may do wrong. Pretty much, if you're having a heavy place in the public eye and a lot of people are going to criticize, if you see that going on, I think, and you can't handle it, and you think that you can find someone to help you handle that, I think that's what you need yeah.
All right. That's the time you need a public relations person when stuff is hitting the fan and it's too hard for you to bear and you start crying and you cuddle up in your blanket and I'm going too far. So, you need a PR person. All right, good. So leave us with this. Are you on social media? Are you doing anything outside of PR? Are you building your own brand, your own business? What are you doing outside of your 9 to 5?
Right now, I do have social media. I don't do anything extra with it, I guess. I kind of use it like your normal day-to-day person. But I am really into it, and I enjoy understanding how social media works. So there is that aspect of that. Other than that, I spend my time hanging out with my friends and doing what I can so that my whole life isn't work.
So if someone needs a PR person, can they come to you? Can they just hit you up and say, hey, I need a PR person? Are you the person to go to?
Yes, but I take payment in cash and card.
No checks, money orders, and sorry, cash money. So let the people know, where can they find you at? Where can they contact you if they wanted to, even from being a friend or following you, or even wanting to talk to you about being a PR for them? How can they get in contact with you?
I am on all social media, and I'm.
What's your name on social media?
It is Roeslynn Lemm.
You guys spell that for them, yeah.
It's spelled Roselly, 2 N's, LE, and then 2 M's.
Okay, LE is your last name. LEMM.
Yes.
Isn't it E after that, or just 2 M's? That's it.
2 M's.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
And so that's how they find you on social media. And then how do they get in contact with you if they want you to be a PR person for them?
I would say that's the best place to reach out to me.
On social media?
Yeah, my email is my personal email, and I have my phone number that's personal too.
Yeah, you don't know. We don't want to give your phone number because we don't want
Nope.
people to hit you up talking about, hey, can you be my personal PR? I take you out to dinner and stuff.
No, I don't take payment in dinner.
Like, you got cash. Well, thank you so much for coming on and talking to us about the life of a PR and, what it can do for a person and when we need it. These things are very essential for the life of an entertainer or people who are trying to be in the entertainment world.
Yes.
We need to know, what a manager does, what a PR person does, what, business manager. There's a difference between business manager and personal manager. A lot of people don't even know that. So we want to say thank you so much for coming and sharing your story, your journey, and what it's like to be a PR person. All right, y'all, stay tuned. We have more to come.